Hello everyone. In this laboratory, we'll observe the histology slides of endocrine organs. Objectives: identify the light microscopic structural characteristics and endocrine organs, including thyroid gland, adrenal gland, and hypophysis. The first slide, thyroid gland, obtained from the section of thyroid gland HE staining. The specimen appears as a pink-stained structure and is covered by a thin capsule of connective tissue. The parenchyma of thyroid gland comprises various follicles filled with homogeneous pink choroid and the interfollicle stroma of connective tissue. The follicles are lined with a simple layer of epithelium, with assumed cuboidal or low columnar shape according to its functions. The nuclei are cylindrical and centrally located. The cytoplasm is stained pink with clear boundary. The pink-colored choroid in the follicle cavities is thyroglobin. Vacuoles between follicle epithelium and choroid can also be found, resulting from the repulsion of choroid between the follicle cells or in the interfollicle stroma. There are some large, irregular light-stained perifollicular cells disposed randomly or form small group, usually 3 to 5 cells in each choroid. The second slide is thyroid gland, obtained from the section of thyroid gland silver staining. Perifollicular cells are located between the cells of the epithelium of thyroid follicle or interfollicular stroma. There are large cells with many coarse brown-black argyrophilic granules in their cytoplasm. The nuclei are pale without staining. The third slide is adrenal gland, obtained from the section of adrenal gland HE staining. The periphery red-stained portion of the specimen is adrenal cortex. The central light-stained portion is medulla. A connective tissue capsule envelopes the cortex, which can be divided into 3 layers from the capsule inward. Next to the capsule is zona glomerulosa that consists of small cells arranged in closely packed around the cluster. The nuclei of these cells are deeply stained and the cytoplasm is finely acidophilic with only a few lip droplets in it. The intermediate layer is zona fasciculata that occupies large portion of cortex. The cells are large and irregular in shape and arranged in straight course and contain a lot of lip droplets in their cytoplasm. As a result of dissolution of lip during the tissue preparation, the cells appear lightly stained and lightly vacuolated, especially those situated superficially. The inner part is zona reticularis, which consists of cells with deeply red-stained cytoplasm disposed in irregular course, forming as a strong mossing network. The cells are smaller and similar to the deep cells of zona fasciculata in shape and stain. The center part of adrenal gland with highly color is medulla, which contains plentiful venules and capillaries and many large polyhedral cells arranged in course, or circular cluster without clear boundary. The nuclei are round and large, stand weakly. The cytoplasm contains brown-yellow granules called chromaffin granules because of the change after death. These granules are often unclear. The fourth slide, hypophysis, obtained from the section of hypophysis HE staining. The deep stained portion on the left micrograph is pars distalis. The cells of pars distalis are usually grouped in course or clustered with plentiful sinusoid and some connective tissue among them. The cell can be divided into red eosinophilic cells, purple-blue basophilic cells, and pale chromophore cells according to their stain. The eosinophilic are more numerous in number. Most of them are situated in the central part of the pars distalis. These cells are polyhedral or irregular in shape and vary in shape in size. Their cytoplasm are acidophilic with round nuclei in it. The cell boundaries are clear. The basophilic cells are ovoid polyhedral cells, which occupy the periphery of the pars distalis. They are less in number and large in size compared with eosinophilic cells. They have round nuclei, and the cell boundaries are distinct. The cytoplasm are basophilic and stained purple-red. The chromophore cells are the most numerous cells in pars distalis. They are small in size and aggregating in groups. Their cytoplasm is faintly stained so that the cell boundaries are unclear. Round nuclei are centrally located in the cell. The last slide is hypophysis, obtained from the section of hypophysis HE staining. The deeply stained portion is pars distalis, and the faintly stained portion is pars nervosa. The narrow portion between them is pars intermedia, which consists of several follicles. They are lined with simple cuboidal or squamous epithelium and vary in size. The cells of the epithelium are composed of many basophilic cells and some eosinophilic cells and chromophore cells. Some red colloid can be seen in the follicle cavities. Pars nervosa is the most faintly stained portion, which consists mainly of myelinated nerve fibers, pituitary with short processes and a few blood vessels. The nerve fibers settle in all directions, interweaving with each other. A few homogeneous capsules, hurrying body, are dispersed among the nerve fibers. They are the accumulation of the neurosecretory material. The nuclei of pituitary are round or ovoid in shape, and the cytoplasm surrounding the nuclei, little in quantity and processes, are indistinct. There is also some connective tissue in pars nervosa. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.